Okay, go for it.
So, there's the front door. I'm at Randy B's next to the Rainbow Room. This big crowd comes in. They all sit down, and I'm just sitting in a booth. It's a one-person booth, and I'm just watching them pour in. And the last two people to come in are these two dudes, and one guy is sober. He's completely sober, completely in focus. The other guy is out of it. I don't know what he's on, but it's not alcohol. And they come in, and this guy with short crop, red hair comes in and and the guy plops him down in the booth behind me. I mean, directly behind me, and talks to him like he's babysitting him. And so he goes over and he sits next to that booth, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? So some time passes, and finally the guy comes over, and because the guy got up and started wandering around, sits him back down, has him order his food, goes, sits back down. More time passes, and I'm just sitting there minding my own business. This is me wearing my fedora. Hey. 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 The guy comes over and gets him to stop and eat his food, and finally gets his food and everything. So I hear, I never heard the crunchiest French fries. Hey. Hey. What's your name? Hey. So he does this several times, and it gets to the point where he actually gets up, and he's standing right next to me. Hey.
Yeah, you were dozing,
hey.
Right? You were like almost out.
No, I was out of it, and I was like, hi. And he goes, hey, what's your name? I'm like, huh? What's your name? My name is Dave. Hey, what's your name? I'm like, Dave. My name is Dave. What's your name? I'm like, seriously, dude? So the guy comes and has him sit back down and eat his food several more times. This transpires several more times. Hey, hey. Always asking what my name is. So finally it gets to the point where he comes over and he's like, you don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. You don't want to talk to me, do you? You don't have to talk to me. What's your name? So he does that. His guy comes over and sits him back down. Apparently the guy was a bartender from next door. He didn't know the guy personally. So here, scoot this chair back a bit. And like I said, go ahead, sit back down. There's a table and a booth. Okay, here's the chair. Hey. Hi. Hey. What's your name? Hey. Guy gets him to go sit back down. He gets up. You're not gay, are you? And I'm like, no. No. And he goes, come home with me. Please. Please. And he's looking at me like constantly looking at me squinty the whole time that I'd seen this guy until he goes, please. And I'm like, no, you see that girl dancing over there? I'm going home with her. I'm with her. And no, I'm not gay. He's like, please. And I'm like, no. And he's like, where are you from? I'm like, way out of town. Way out of town. He's like, come home with me. So his guy comes over. The guy never acknowledges me. He never acknowledges my existence. There says, I'm sorry for the guy. He's on crack, a Vaudeville, speed, whatever. I don't know. He was on some kind of drug. His eyes weren't blown or anything, but he was on some kind of drug. But anyways, finally gets him to sit down at least 20 minutes pass. Finally, the guy stops bugging me. So I start passing out against the wall. My fedora's like that. This is bowler hat. I'm just about to fall asleep. My eyes are closed, and this guy like a freaking ninja. Scares the shit out of me because I wake up and like the guy that brought
I'm in. The bartender just goes. What the hell? So finally, they all leave, and the guy goes, "Come on, they're closing because they're kicking people out. It's time to go." And so the whole time, the guy's like being pulled by the guy. And then, like I said, I was facing the entrance to this place, and there's the main door and a long ass window. The guy's constantly like being pulled by the guy. And the whole way through, the whole length of that window, he's like... What's your name? So at Steampunk Elimination... At Steampunk Elimination... We kept joking about that, and everyone was like, "What are they doing?" And then y'all had your acoustic set that y'all played. And then we made the storytime announcement so that everyone could understand. Yeah, like give an example of one of the songs where you're sitting there playing and you're actually singing the song.
I still have that video on my phone if y'all would like to watch.
You have to link it to the YouTube video.
I will try.
Yeah, I remember.
And any little pause in the song with no lyrics, he'd fill in with, "Hey, please." And then, oh my God.
And the end of story time. Yay!